Heaves Barnside Chat. We take your questions from the magic rainbow bag. Love lives here, so join us today for Heaves Barnside Chat. You can find us in Campbellville, Ontario. We have rescued chickens, pigs, and cows and goats. We've got plenty more farmed animals, big and small, all for love and love for all. Welcome to Heaves Barnside Chat. We take your questions from the magic rainbow bag. Love lives here, so join us today for Heaves Barnside Chat. Our mission is to inspire kindness and compassion for farmed animals everywhere. You can help us take action by volunteering or through donations, or visit our store and check out our website to learn more. Welcome to Heaves Barnside Chat. We take your questions from the magic rainbow bag. Love lives here, so join us today for Heaves Barnside Chat. Happily ever Esther Farm Sanctuary.
Hi. Welcome home. Welcome home. Yeah. You did so good. You did so good. Oh, careful. Watch your step. Watch your step. Let's just let them. Oh, you're so friendly. You're so friendly.
everyone. 介绍一下这儿什么？介绍这儿什么？You are done with songs. You want to do another song? Let me see. I can tell that you want to do another song. Can you do it? Yep. That was a belly rub fart. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. You are the best. You are the best belly rub songs.
Hello friends, hello, good to see you. I'm so sorry to start off Barnside Chat with such a sad beginning. Phoenix was an amazing boy, and yeah, this surprised us all here at the farm. It happened on Thursday, that's why we didn't have a Thursday evening walkabout. Phoenix left us quickly, and he definitely left a Phoenix-sized hole in our hearts. So thank you so much to everybody who's tuning in. Welcome to Barnside Chat. My name is Derek, and beside me is Andrea, and Andrea is the resident healthcare manager. We're in Campbellville, Ontario, Canada. We're going to try to recover from the somber beginning. If you have a question that you would like answered, all you have to do is put it in the comment feed below, and it will appear by magic in our rainbow bag. Welcome today, friends. Let us know in the comment feed where you're tuning in from and where you're feeling Phoenix's love from. We're going to head on our way over to the barn, and we'll start Barnside Chat in just a moment. Here is everybody just take a moment of silence for our friend dear Phoenix. We're back in the barn, and we're going to start the regular programming for today. As always, we have an agenda for Barnside Chat that will follow, but before we get into the agenda, we would like to call a special thank you to everybody that participated in our auction this past week. We had a silent auction that ran all week, and as well there was a live auction that ended it all off. And thanks to you, all the people that donated during the auction and the items that came in for the auction. Here is the grand total that we were able to raise. Here it is. $10,800, which is incredible.
Wow.
Thank you so much, everybody that pulled together all your donations, no matter how big or small they were. All of your interactions during the auction were dearly, dearly appreciated. So thank you so much for that. The weather is a cool start to today. It went down to 7 last night.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's the coolest so far.
It is.
And we just had a heat wave.
Just
came out of a heat wave a few
typical
days ago.
fall. I mean,
Yes.
I was reaching for a toque this morning in the house.
Let us know if you know what a toque is in the comment.
Yeah, let us know if you know what a toque is. I definitely needed my toque this morning. It's going down to 8 tonight, 9 tomorrow. Getting up more seasonal on
Wow,
Thursday,
look at the days.
and then back down to 7
We're
again.
heading toward fall. We're seeing some fall leaves falling.
Yeah, the leaves are certainly falling. The garden is ripening. The fruits in the orchard are ripening. What small fruits there are, they are.
Just a handful of fruits.
Yeah, just a handful of fruits. So yeah, that's the weather report. Oh yeah, so this little video clip was put together remembering all of our staycations this August with the residents. A little video clip here. Try to change our heart mood right now by looking at the residents that are here with us. Oh, there's a bee on there. I know. So much happened this August, and we couldn't have done any of it without your love and support and your monthly donations. So thank you so much for making this a very, very memorable August. It's September. Oh my gosh. It's a holiday today.
It is.
Happy holidays. It's Labor Day, wherever in the world you're tuning in from. It's Labor Day in Canada, but that's no rest. That does not mean we get a day off here at the sanctuary.
Never.
We're going to talk about some resident updates. We're going to cover the Magic Rainbow Bag. We're going to do a facilities update, and then we're going to do Remember When. So here's the first one, resident updates. The first resident update, I saw this picture come across the phone. Doesn't look very nice.
Ooh. You might wonder what that is.
Yeah, maybe we could get some guesses.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Yeah, what is that? Kind of looks like a traffic accident. Oh man. Well, let's see if you can guess who this is. This is Nancy.
This is Nancy.
This is a very upside down Nancy, and this is an area on Nancy. Andrew, tell us what's happening here.
This is Nancy's back end, kind of his feather area around his tail, and he struggled with this area for a long time. He's actually survived cancer, skin cancer in this area previously. There's some issues with overpecking in his group, so they kind of start to pick at his feathers, and then when they grow back, they don't always grow back the nicest. He's on a specific medication for that issue to help them grow back better, and sometimes they go ingrown. Like, he's just struggling back there.
So that whole area is cancerous then, more than likely?
Not right now that we know of. We could send him back in for those tests to see if it is present. It was before, and he survived cancer once on his back end and twice on his wing. There's not cancer currently, but based on how much he's struggling with his feathers, it could be. We'll probably send him back for some more tests.
Yeah, for sure. Nancy is a survivor. He is a trooper, absolutely, Ian. He is 100% trooper. And
he's almost 8.
Oh my gosh.
These birds, these Cornish crossbirds,
not bred for longevity.
To live that long, yes. It's going to be 8 in December.
It's an anomaly, that is for sure. He is walking on water right now.
Do you hear him this morning? He's over there crowing. The birds have been moved around a bit, so he's hearing Richard a bit more, and he is crowing. His voice has changed with old age.
Oh, it happens to all of us. Yeah. Gets a little bit grumpier.
Oh, goodness.
Here is a tale of the sanctuary that we almost get blocked on a daily routine for posting this photo. This is an Iona tale.
It is.
You want to tell us an Iona tale?
Yes, a tale of Iona. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. Weeks ago, probably beginning of August. August flew by. She had an injury to her tail. We had some rads done. The tail was pulled during the injury, so the ligaments are torn in between the 2 vertebrae, and it's struggling to heal. It's kind of day by day right now. It's gone ups and downs. Swelling's on and off. She's on pain meds and antibiotics.
Right.
We're wrapping every day. We're kind of going in between like really thick padded wrapping and then no wrapping to let it air out. And she's currently on her own stall right behind us to let it heal away from the herd so it's not getting tussled anymore. But it's a long process. We've healed a number of tails here before, and they could take months.
It's a frustrating experience for Iona. The
Yes.
caregivers are doing absolutely everything that they can to make sure that we're able to save that piece of the tail. But where the road that we perhaps are on is with docking that tail and making it shorter and taking away that injured piece.
If it's not going to heal.
Yeah, if it's not going to heal, if it's going to be continuous, like to be open and an open spot. I remember tail injuries before, after they were amputated off, we just went, you know, because it healed within like 3 or 4 days. It was beautiful.
There's a lot going on underneath there. Yeah. There's some broken, not bone, cartilage from the pull, and there's torn ligaments, so it's really struggling. It's really trying, so we're kind of hoping it takes a turn, but it's day by day right now.
Fingers crossed. We're going to do our absolutely best to get that all healed up, but it's she's separated from her group right now, and we're going to be talking about the next person. I think this. Oh yeah, there it is. This next person, one of her sisters. This is Penelope. So Penelope and Iona are behind us, both separately in their own stalls. And Penelope, as you know, survived a very serious choking incident a few weeks ago, and they've been on stall rest ever since. We are ready to try integration.
I want to do some pre-integration, like putting her out in pasture.
I was like, say a prayer around her, like throw some holy water.
All of the above.
Yeah, exactly.
Pre-integration.
Oh, like push the Ouija board around, summon the spirits. And integration is not a fun time. Sometimes it just happens, and it's so easy. And they just slide right
once
back in.
Once in a while,
but,
and it's always the ones you don't think.
No.
You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. We were hoping to do Penelope and Iona both at the same time, but based on the healing of Penelope, and Iona's not quite ready to go back. Having something wrapped on her tail like that makes her a target for the rest of the group. We have tried though. Remember, was it Abigail's tail that we had wrapped, and we used black tape and orange to try to make it less targety. I mean,
it's tricky. It's a fine balance.
Camouflaged it in, and like when she was like from a distance,
her colors.
It was
hilarious.
We had fun doing that. So Penelope will be reintegrated. We're going to try first attempt on Wednesday. We did not do last week. She was ready to go in last week, but it was just far too hot.
Super dangerous to do integrations in the heat.
We're going to integrate Penelope.
This is the
and
week.
This is it. This is somebody we haven't seen in a while.
Oh.
Is he getting meds, or is it his buddy
No.
that's getting meds?
No,
It's
just
Denver.
Denver.
It's
Yeah,
Denver
Cody
that's
doesn't
getting
need meds.
Denver that's getting.
I
Well,
think he's just getting a special treat.
Yeah,
because
he
his
made-
friend gets special treats with his meds in it.
he made the resident healthcare update because he's so friggin' handsome. If you would like to catch up on all of the Fair Care Corner with Andrea, their latest episode just aired. It was on dental.
Teeth.
On
Half
teeth.
an hour on teeth.
On teeth. It's
We could
my
have talked even longer.
least favorite subject. I remember when I figured out that our sheep did not have upper teeth. I remember
They
that
all missing
blowing
their
my
teeth.
mind.
Yeah.
I remember like
Hard palate.
yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, like all the teeth had fallen out. And I remember running to Moose and like checking Moose. I was like, his teeth are gone too. And it was
How would that
it was
happen?
Yammy and Moose. They were my first
Oh
experience
my
of
God.
looking inside
They
their mouth.
were. Oh, they weren't the first sheep here.
No, they weren't, but they were the first sheep that I looked like was
Yeah,
able to
yeah,
open the
yeah,
mouth and
yeah.
look inside. And,
That's hilarious.
and then pouty. And then I was just like mind blown. I had
All these teeth
no
missing.
Yeah, I thought we were having a real problem. My goodness. So that's all I think that's all of the healthcare updates. There's been a lot of emergencies this past month, and
A lot of vet bills.
a lot of
I
vet
had
bills.
somebody at the vet this morning.
And now we have Phoenix's afterlife care costs, which are going to come in hot and furious. And ways to support the sanctuary. Number one way is to start a monthly donation. If you are in a position to give a monthly donation, no amount is too small. It's the best way to provide your support for the sanctuary so that when we have these incidents and emergencies, that we are well equipped financially to dive into those scenarios. Another way to get involved is to become a volunteer. This place takes an absolute city to operate. It takes a community of loving, like-minded individuals like yourself, and that's what we're all here for, is to create a community. So why don't you come on down to the farm and donate some time. You can also, if you're not close to the farm and you still want to volunteer, there are admin opportunities which you can work from home. So if you'd like to discover what some of those opportunities are, please email us info@happilyeverester.ca. We would love to show you around the farm and love to have your help. It's time for the Magic Rainbow Bag Honk. And that's the
official song.
That is that. You like that
Saw
droning?
her live.
Here is the first question. So is Brindle being permanently separated from the others to keep him safe? Okay, so we talked last week about how Brindle's mobility issues has sort of, he's moving down in the hierarchy, and pig behavior is such that the pigs will take advantage of those moments. And Brindle was being targeted a few times last week, and he was rolled a few times in the bog and on the pasture, run out of the barn, etc. And he was separated just for a very short amount of time to give him some breathing space. And we made an arrangement where we were not going to remove him. That's always the last resort.
Yes.
We just let them cool off. And then we made some new arrangements for feed time. Andrew, I want you to tell us what those new arrangements are.
So he's being separated for feed. Feed is the time that is the most active, where injuries are most likely to happen outside of integrations. So we've decided to feed him separately, keep him with the herd. He usually just eats on the opposite side of a gate, so he's right there with them. He can see them, but they can't kind of tussle him around while he's eating, because that does cause a lot of issues. It causes a lot of stress for him. He's not great on his back end. If you see videos of him walking, he's not able to recover quickly if he does do a quick turn and kind of falls a bit. And then the other pigs see that, and sometimes it elevates the situation. So he's eating with them behind a different gate right there.
Right beside them.
every single meal.
And
But
then-
otherwise, he's with them during the day.
Yeah. And then the gates are open once the meals are all over.
Yeah, once food's out of the picture, a very different situation. There haven't been too many instances since last week, I don't think.
I treat family different when there's food involved, that's for sure. Counting those pizza slices going down. I'm like,
Pigs do the same thing.
I'm like, that's
What's
my
going on?
midnight pizza snack. I was going to eat that later. Next question. So nice. Do you have to worry about sunburn? Absolutely. Yes, we have some fair-skinned animals that just like humans, we need to make sure that we have sun protection from those harmful UVs. So we apply sunscreen to those that need it. Denver's one of them. He gets it with, it's called Ultra Shield, which he applies himself daily.
Very smart.
It was quite the endeavor to get him to apply his own sunscreen, but he does it now.
Picture him with the tube.
Putting it on his horns. Yeah, so they definitely get sunscreen. It's a pretty big expense around here on the farm, how much sunscreen that we go through. But yeah, that's a great question. They can get skin cancers. They can get all sorts of things, just like you
We
and
do
I
have
can.
high UV days in the summer sometimes.
Today's a high UV day. It's 7. I mean,
Oh.
yeah, right.
I wouldn't expect that with temperatures.
Look, there's the weather back up. UV 7. It's the orange square, which means
It doesn't
that
feel like
that
it
it's
'cause the
high.
heat's not here.
Right. Next, oops, nope, that's not the question.
Not in
Next
order.
question. I have not been keeping up due to family illness. Oh, sorry, but to hear about that, Trisha. What happened? What happened to the new property and farm? Ooh, well, I want to jump ahead to when there's no big news on it, but the new property of the farm, it feels like a slow Band-Aid is coming off right now. We're ready to move. Everything
See
is
the dates lined up.
everything is
right behind us is
dismantled and full of totes, and stuff is being taken down, and what we don't need right this moment is
Inventoried.
being taken. That's crazy, the amount of inventory.
And even the meds.
I'm in the midst of packing. I'm like, I don't have that much stuff, and then as I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like,
Yeah,
sweet Lord.
exactly.
So yeah, we're in the midst of moving. We'll be moving in about 3 weeks' time. Is Andrea still at Heath's? That's a good question,
You can see me
Andrea.
on Bear Care Corner on Wednesdays.
Oh, good plug,
Or in the
Andrea.
background of a lot of videos because
I think they were looking for you on Barnside because there was a few weeks there that
Yeah.
went on where.
We've had special guests.
Yeah, we
like
have.
Nicole that just walked by.
Yeah,
And Chris that just walked by.
Yeah, right.
They do great.
And Andrea needed some time off as well. Last question. No, it's not the last question. Maggie wants to know, do you folks have a problem with spotted lanternflies like we have down here in
those?
Long Island in New York? That was a great question,
picture
Maggie.
those.
I couldn't picture what they were either. I was like, I have
Google.
no idea.
How many times we Google things around here every day?
I did Google it. I need to take a few things down here on the screen so you can see it. So this is what a spotted lanternfly looks like. There it
I
is.
don't know if have you seen those?
Not here. No, thankfully not yet. And there's what it looks like when its wings are
that's
open.
pretty,
so
though.
it is quite pretty, but
But I'm assuming it's an issue.
it's invasive.
Invasive.
Yes,
We do have other invasive
it's
things.
some sort of oriental. I think it's not native to
native.
here,
Yeah.
and it's messing with
garlic
eco. like the evil weed garlic mustard.
Ever spraying, I'm like, get out there and get rid of it.
So no, we do not yet have those here in Canada, but they are close. They are just in like New York State, which
That's
so
really close.
yeah, I'm sure that these bugs that once they catch a wind, they'll be across the lake and in here in
Hitch
no
a ride.
time. Where will Derek live after the move, and can Brindle move in with him?
All right.
Well, yeah, can you imagine that? My heart definitely wants Brindle in the house with me. But,
would love that.
That would, yeah.
love making those big.
Oh my gosh.
Timmy could have tea with him every afternoon. Him and Timmy are best friends.
No, he's best with his family right now, and we're all here surrounding him. And when the last resident moves here off of the farm, we don't know when that's going to be. The schedule is a moving target because we don't know how long each day it's going to take to move all of the residents.
Yeah,
so
it's hard to imagine.
it's
They're
hard to
on both
imagine.
sites for a few weeks.
But sometime in late October is when
with
everybody
Brindle.
will be moved off of the farm. Yes, when I'm moving in with Brindle. Love it.
You have it on your
I
calendar.
love moving,
Come on.
moving in with Brindle. If you have a question that you would like answered, all you have to do is put it in the comment below, and it will by magic end up on our screen next week for the Magic Rainbow Bag session. Heath's is moving.
That's a facilities update.
This is the facilities update. But that's basically all the facilities update is they're moving. We're moving this place. We're moving. Here's the countdown. 23 days. Where are we? Oh, there we are.
That used to say 100,
That
like
used-
last week.
That used to say 100. We're 23 days, 16 hours, 42 minutes, 44, 43, 42 seconds. Okay, get that off the screen. I don't have any Xanax. It's moving is happening, and check it out. This past weekend, this is how fast we're moving around
love a
here.
time lapse.
This is how fast we're moving around
So
here.
does Nicole. She's
sorry,
nearby.
we have to take all these things down so fast because there's so many things to take down and move.
This is real time. This isn't a time lapse.
No,
this is real time.
this is. We have some good coffee in the break room.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, look at it. And then they take down all the blocks. Watch. I love the block part. Like, tick, 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 tick. Watch the palette of blocks. All the way up. And then that building is going to be taken and erected at the next place. It's already on the truck. It's already there.
There's so many things that have changed this weekend.
Yeah.
Last week.
It's you are right about that. Here are some photos from the week, moments from the week. So we have a very big cloud here full of photos, and everybody dumps photos onto the cloud. And this week there's been a lot of moving notes, and here's somebody that will not get left behind.
Look at his face.
The cat is in the bag. Normally the cat is out of the bag, but he's in the bag on this one.
It's extra cute.
I've been in the bag once. Have you ever been in the bag?
What does that mean?
Drunk.
I didn't know that was a saying.
Oh, is that a thing, Chris? Have you heard that? To be in the bag, that means you're drunk or polluted, or is that just a thing is that just a Hagersville thing?
Like you just made it up.
That's just a Hagersville thing.
Hagersville.
That's just a Hagersville thing. Yeah.
Out of the bag is a secret.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
The cat's out of the
Out
bag.
of the bag, it means like the secret's out.
The secret's out. Okay. So
We're learning here live with everyone.
you've never been in the bag before? You've been in the bag before, but you've never said it.
I have been in the bag before.
Okay. All
Don't
right.
tell anybody.
No,
this isn't live at all.
No, this is not. This is not live. Ricky is not
look
going
at
to. Ricky's not going to be left behind. That's for sure. He
No,
is
he's
in
already
the quad.
packed.
He's
He's
in the
ready to
truck.
go.
He's in the bag. He's in the boxes. And here he is in the meds room,
everywhere.
dispensing anti-anxiety medicine to all the residents.
Baggies of beds.
Yeah, baggies of meds. Look at this beautiful lady's chin hairs. I wonder if they could tell how old a goat is by the length of their chin hair.
I think that's part of it for sure. Like length of horns, teeth mostly. If you want to learn about that, watch my last bear care. But yeah, beards can get pretty long in old age.
Yeah, imagine how long my beard would be if I didn't shave it. I would have like a ZZ Top beard. I'd have like
To tie it up.
yeah, it would have food in it, and in the winter there would be like snowstorms. And sorry about
Sorry, I
that.
had its own ecosystem.
Here is Callie and volunteer Craig and Angie eating an ice pop at the slip and slide. We had a fun volunteer event where we set up a slip and slide and we had a little picnic. So there are moments from the week. Where are we on time? We're 27 minutes, so we do have time to remember when, and it drifts in there so slow and fancy. Remember when this big 450-pound pig named Esther on a couch living in Georgetown started a farm sanctuary so that friends like this little peep here,
Remember taking this video.
Heidi Plume having a
First
dust
ever
bath.
dust bath
And
of
she's
her life.
making the most endearing noises if you can hear.
Squeals.
And remember this lady Shelby would visit Mr. Bear. Bear was one of our big pigs. And you might also remember this handsome parkour boy. Here's George. Look at how small he is. He's only like 3 bricks high. Like look at how high the bricks are. He's only like 3 bricks high.
He used to be so little. Where is that?
This is in
stall 4?
Yeah, the stall 4
Whoa,
and where
whoa,
the scale
whoa.
is.
It's like the
scale's
size of like Pixie.
He's the size of Pixie. That's actually a really
Do
great
you think
reference point.
she's gonna get as big as he is
No.
now? No?
No, I don't think so.
I have a bet with our vet.
Do
I
you?
think she's gonna get as big as Catherine. But she's kind of slowed down with growing, so I feel like I might lose the bet.
No, I feel like she's gonna be micro forever.
Really?
And remember these 2 lovebirds.
One of my best photos ever.
Oh, this is Nancy.
That's the moment he realized she existed and was just like so in love ever since.
Nancy and Dolly. We've had so many wonderful remember when experiences here at the farm. All of those memories we get to take with us to the next farm. We've had a lot of learning sessions here at the farm, being able to offer this care right here, where they taught a whole class
Group. There's like
on
20 people. Osteopathy.
Osteopathy, that's right.
Tim's having the best day of his life.
He is having the best day of his life. That's the first day that Tim experienced osteopathy. Well, friends, we did it. We made it to the end of another Barnside track. Barnside, oh my God. I just read the Barnside track reflection.
I mean, that's true as well.
We did make it to the end track reflection. It was a rough start. It was not a great end to the week last week. But altogether, surrounded by family and community and friends and volunteers are what make these difficult moments, I guess easier is not the right word, but more palatable. And we couldn't do any of this work without your love and support. So thank you for all your kindness, all your messages pouring in for Phoenix and for the staff and for the volunteers. I'm having all the feels right now. When I was putting together the Barnside Chat earlier and getting all the photos of Phoenix together, I was having a bad time. I was like, I don't know if we can go to do Barnside Chat. I'm probably going to cry in front of everybody.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we did it. We made it. Thanks for tuning in to Barnside Chat. My name's Derek.
My name's Andrea.
We'll see you next week. Bye for now.
All we need is a place to be and a few good friends for some company. If you'd like to stay, you don't have to leave. We'll leave the lights on and the door unlocked. If you drop on by, you don't have to knock. We're happy to share whatever we've got.